If you have been saying, I want to start YouTube, but I don't know what my first video should be, then this video is for you. And please don't make the mistake of saying I need an expensive camera or a perfect light or even thousands of audience before I start. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to create your first YouTube video from scratch. From choosing what to talk about, to recording your first video, to editing it, to creating your own thumbnail, and then finally uploading it on YouTube. So by the end of this video, you would have everything that you need to create your first video and publish it on YouTube. Now let's get right into it. So the first step we are going to talk about today is don't start by buying the most expensive equipment. You don't need the most expensive equipment to make videos on YouTube. If you have a smartphone that records in good quality, then you have enough. When I started making videos, I did not have a light. I usually go to my window where the light is coming in from, open my window and then create my video, and they come out very nice because then I was using an iPhone XR. So if you have a phone that can make good quality videos and then you have a window that can reflect light, then you have enough. Remember that your first goal is not to make perfect videos. Your first goal is to learn how to make videos on YouTube. So the second thing is for you to decide what your videos are going to be about. Before you create your first video, I would want you to answer this question from this formula. Who are your audience? What problem do they have? And what solution will you be offering them? Let's take for instance, instead of saying I'm going to be creating videos on YouTube or I'll be creating YouTube tutorial videos, you could actually say this: I'm going to show beginners how to create their first YouTube video. Now you have an audience, which is the beginners. You know their problem and then you're offering them solution to this their problem. And because you already have an audience, it will not be difficult for you to spot problems and also make videos on solutions to your audience problem. So the fourth step is to write a simple script, a very simple script. Now you need to figure out what to say. You don't need a 20-page script before you can make a good video. Just keep it very simple. And you could use my formula. This is the formula that I use whenever I'm making my video. I start with the hook. I hook you first, and then I introduce the video and then tell you what I want to talk about, which is my main content, and then a call to action. So this hook is where I grab your attention, and then this intro is where I introduce what the video is going to be about to you. Before I now move to what my video is going to be, which is my main content, and then call to action, I tell you what to do here. Call to CTA is call to action, which is telling your viewers what to do, calling them to action. Let's take for instance, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Please do that now. I'm calling you to an action. I'm telling you what to do. Let's take for instance, you made a video on how to start a new YouTube channel. You could start the video with saying, if you want to start a new YouTube channel and you don't know where to start, I will show you the exact step you need to take to start a new YouTube channel. This is better than saying, hi guys, welcome to my channel, my name is. Get quickly to the point before you lose your audience. And the fifth step we're talking about today is set up your phone. Now it's time to record, and you could use this formula. First is to clean your camera lens. Then you put your phone at eye level. You make sure that your eye is at the level of your phone. You're looking directly at your camera and not above it or below it. Not above it or below it. And then the next one is face your light source. Whether you're using the natural light from your window or you have a light setup, face your light and don't back the light. Face the light so that your face can be showing properly. Choose a quiet location. It's either you have a mic, and if you don't have a microphone to use, you could actually go to a quiet place where you can hear yourself talking. Make sure your background is not distracting. Make sure that there are not too many things that are happening at your background. It's not distracting your viewers or your audience from seeing what you are actually doing. Then record horizontally for a YouTube video, and then for a YouTube short you use vertical. YouTube video you use horizontal, and then vertical for a YouTube shot. And don't forget to look directly at your camera lens whenever you're shooting a video, whether YouTube video or any other video. Look directly at your camera lens. It helps your video look more natural. It will be as if you're looking at your audience when you look at your camera lens. The sixth step is to record your video. You don't need to record your entire videos in one take. This is important for beginners. If you make a mistake, stop, pause, say that sentence again until you're able to get it right. You could actually edit the mistakes that you've actually made, remove them when you're editing your video. And then it is okay to record your videos in sections. You could use this section. You could divide your videos into 6 sections, which could be hook, introduction, the first point, the second point, the third point, and then conclusion. Dividing your videos in sections makes recording less stressful. So the next step is to edit your videos. Once you're done recording, it's time to edit your videos, and you have to keep this very simple. While editing your videos, you have to remove long pauses, the mistakes that you made while you were recording your videos, repeated sentence, unnecessary sections, and then awkward silence. Remember that we said that to make your videos easier to record, you could divide them into sections. Yes, so the sections that are unnecessary, you could remove them. While you're recording, the parts that you are silent, you could remove them. And then while you're editing your videos, you could add this. The first one is text, image, screen recordings, simple transitions, background music. All of this helps to make your videos look nice and keep your viewers engaged. Don't add effect every 2 seconds to your videos. Good editing is keeping your viewers engaged and making the video easier to watch, and this will not be possible when you add effect at every point of your video. So minimize your use of effects and transitions. The 8th tool we're talking about today is creating your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is one of the most important parts of making your videos here on YouTube, because your thumbnail is the cover of your video. Imagine when people are scrolling through YouTube, what they see is your thumbnail and your title. The two work hand in hand. So if your thumbnail is not attracting and your title is not clear, people will not watch your video. So you have to make sure that your thumbnail is going to attract viewers to your video. And here is a very simple rule to making your thumbnail. The first one is keep it simple. The second one is make the main idea obvious. That main idea you're talking about, it should be very, very obvious. It should be like, it should just be there. It should be obvious and visible. And then create curiosity. Your thumbnail should be able to create curiosity for your viewers so that they'll be able to click on it and satisfy their curiosity. And the 9th step is upload your video. When you are done creating your videos and editing it and all of it, your video is ready. You have to upload it. And this is a very simple step to uploading your video. The first one, open YouTube Studio, click on the plus sign, upload your video, add a title, add your thumbnail, add a description, choose your audience setting, cross-check on everything that you've added, then publish. Congratulations, you've just uploaded your first YouTube video. Then the 10th thing we'll be talking about today is don't expect perfection. And here is a part I want you to remember. Your first video is not going to be your best video, and that's completely fine. You should be able to look at your first video 6 months from when you created it and be like, oh, and that's completely fine. Your first video not being your best video shows that you've improved. You look back and you'll be like, see what I've created 6 months ago. It's not even up to what I can create now. Are we together? That's completely fine. Don't expect your first video to be your best video. There's always room for improvement and room for development. And so if you've been looking for a perfect camera, a perfect time, a perfect studio, a perfect lighting, a perfect everything for you to be able to start your YouTube channel, I hope this video has been able to convince you that you do not need all of that. You just need to start. Pick up your phone, choose a topic, make your video, edit it, choose a very simple thumbnail for it, and then publish it. And if you have watched this video to this point, it means that you've gotten value from it. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment for me in the comment section. I promise you I'm going to respond to all of it. See you in the next video. Bye.